So hello people, so today we'll be solving LeetCode equation 1289, that is minimum following paths in 2, and in this will be given an n cross n integer matrix grid which returns the sum of following paths sum with the non-zero shifts. Okay, and non-zero shifts is a choice of exactly one element from each row of the grid and such that no two elements chosen in adjacent rows are in the same column. Pretty much easy to understand that we can choose one and then we cannot choose four. We can go for 5, 6 or any other number, but we cannot directly pick up the element which is just below that. Okay, and in the other rows we can obviously do like 1 and 2. I can pick this from the 0th column and 7 from also from the 0th column. Okay, so for this let's have a DP array to keep a track of this sum which we have already calculated, so we don't mistake make this like we don't have to calculate it again and again. And also it's n cross n grid. Okay, grid dot length. So let's have a DP array of size n cross n, and also let's traverse in the DP and fill it with -1. That for int I in DP arrays dot fill DP comma -1. Okay, and now let's just keep a track that we can always start from the same row, but we cannot start from the same column. So for this, what we'll be doing is let's have int call equal to 0. We'll be starting initially from the column number 0 of the first row. Okay, call 0, call less than n, and then column plus plus. Now let's calculate the function that is also have an answer variable, and the answer that will be equal to the maximum value as we need the minimum value, and my answer will be equal to my minimum of answer comma. Let's have the function find minimum sum or following path sum also you can do. So in this we'll be passing the current row, the current column, the size of the grid, and the DP array, and let's say also the n. Okay, and at the end we'll just simply return answer. Now let's quickly write the function that is private int find minimum sum with int row comma int, let's call it scene, that we have already visited that particular column, so as we don't end up visiting it again, the grid and the DP array, and obviously the size of the grid and then. Okay, and here we'll be checking that if my current I am present at the last row, that if row is equal to n minus 1, I'll just simply do return grid row scene. Okay, and else if I'll check that if dp row scene is not equal to -1, again I'll return that particular row and scene only. Okay, and else what I can do is I'll be going in the further rows and I'll be keeping a track. So let's have a variable again that for int column equal to 0 and column less than in columns plus plus. And here I'll be keeping a track that if I have already visited the same column in the last row, then I'll not be visiting it again. So if scene is equal to column, I'll just simply continue of this for loop. And also let's have a variable answer that will be equal to the minimum maximum value again, teacher dot max underscore value. Okay. And now I'll be doing that answer will be equal to minimum of my answer already and the grid row column, and plus the I'll just call the function again find minimum sum, that will be that will include my I'll be increasing my row counter, obviously row plus 1, then my column as the scene that I visited this particular column in my last iteration, then grid, the DP array, and the end. Okay, and at the end I'll just return the answer which will be the minimum. Now let's run it. Oh, that was okay. Java.util dot error is on error dot field. Oh, okay. Why comma -1? Pretty much expected error. I wish there's not any logical error. Yeah, and it's accepted. Now let's submit it. Okay, so it states wrong answer. I'll just quickly have a look at the code. Uh, okay, so row is initially 0, my grid array, my DP, and let me just. Oh, okay, so I found the issue that I forgot to store it in the array that is DP row scene will be equal to answer. And now let's run it again. Yeah, now let's submit it. Okay, now again I guess there's some error. Um, okay, so if my row becomes n, in that case I'll just simply return a 0. And now, okay, I don't know why I'm running it again and again. Instead I should be submitting it. Okay, so another, now let's just, okay, so I'll adjust these a little bit. Like this should go this. And also let's add one more thing, that if row is greater than or equal to n, or my call c is greater than or equal to n. Okay, now let's submit it again. I think it should work now. Okay, so again the same place. I'll just use this case instead. Yeah, so expected answer is 192, right? The column G of C is equal to my column DP rows. I am doing pretty much everything right only. I just need to figure out one point. Okay, so here was the potential error. Okay, I'll just run it again quickly. I have to add the, because I didn't edit that particular value which I have already seen anywhere. And I guess these all are absurd now. And just quickly, yeah. Now let's run it again. I hope it gets accepted. Yeah, and now let's submit it. Oh, and it works perfectly fine. Okay, so this was it for today. Thank you for watching.